What is up, guys? Welcome back. Another episode here of Bass and Furious. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about a couple things. So you guys see I'm rocking at Favorite Fishing. Be sure to check them out. I'll leave a link below. Favorite Fishing. They've got some brand new reels out, rods. They are where it's at. So, guys, want to kind of do a video. I did one when MLF bought FLW. Kind of wanted to do another one here today. Just kind of going over plans, upcoming season. That's what we're going to do, guys. Plans for upcoming season. So, and kind of go back a little bit and then go forward. So last year, guys, I started out the year, every intentions of fishing some serious tournaments, trying to make a name for myself and push myself up there, expand on my brand, the Bass and Furious deal, kind of get all that rolling. I did do a pretty decent job of getting the Bass and Furious out there. Wow, squirrel just jumped off of a cable to the ground and landed very gracefully, like, pretty cool. But I did do a good job of that to a certain extent. I got of course, a lot of work to do, guys. A lot of work to do, but it's always a start. You got to start somewhere. So, with that being said, last year I really planned on making a pretty huge move, and I started not feeling well at the beginning of the year. Right off the bat, starting in February, before tournaments even got here, I started feeling really bad. I've never really elaborated on what's really wrong with me. I kind of just keep everything I'm doing positive and energetic, but I feel like it's good to share sometimes. And see if maybe you can help someone else that might be going through an issue and they have no idea. You might think you're alone in an issue, and you're usually never are. Just got to talk to people, and you'll find out very quickly that a lot of people go through similar things, and we can all help each other by sharing. So I'll kind of do that now. Starting in February, started not feeling well. Was having some really serious pain in my neck. My back has been in pain for like 2 years now, and my head. And the back and neck I could typically deal with. I can put some ice or something, heat, something like that, and I can kind of work through the back pain. An icy hot patch, don't lift a bunch of heavy stuff, and I can usually be okay for that. Neck, same thing. Just put something on it, usually okay. I can bounce back from that. But then my head started hurting, and it started hurting after I lost a lot of weight. So I have another video coming about my weight loss. I actually, and I'll just give you the quick synopsis, I went from 217 pounds at my highest. I'd have a headache here and there, but I could take some medicine, some BC powder, tension headache, and it would go away and I'd be fine. 217, I was at my worst. I didn't feel that great, but I was still smiling, laughing, having a good time. You guys remember my cheeks, like, I was just, whatever. It was okay. I was still happy. I enjoyed myself, eating good, eating Sonic, having a good time. Like I said, I'll elaborate more on that in another video. Keep an eye out for that. That's coming soon. I'm going to talk to you about the weight loss. But I went from 217, now I'm currently at 144. Right, that's huge. So I'm at 144. Now, I lost a lot of weight. I went down to like 160, 150, somewhere around there. And then I'm thinking I'm feeling great. Thinking I'm about to be really good. I'm in good shape. I'm good time for the season. I'm running, things like that. I'm feeling really good. I'm ready to get it in. And then come February, I started having really bad headaches when I wake up in the morning. And they weren't going away. They would just sit there all day. Where I'd have to go like sit in a room, cut the lights off. I didn't know I had to do these things because I hadn't had headaches before. I know it now, but I didn't know I had to do it before. I have headaches. I take BC powder. It goes away. I'm cool. Might take like one extra day, but it will go away. These headaches were not going away. I'd get up in the morning and feel bad throughout the day. Go to bed, think I'd get some good night's sleep, wake up, feel better. No, still felt bad. It would still feel bad. It still would bother me. And it just wasn't good. It wasn't getting better. It was not getting better. And I'd go to work. I'd feel horrible. I started researching some things. My wife is very helpful. She's been instrumental in the whole process of trying to help me. She's had headaches before. Family members have had headaches before. And they all kind of shared some information and tried to help. But I tried everything I possibly could, guys. I went to the doctor. Checked out a couple things. The neurosurgeon, like, dude, I did all these things. Like, I really tried to find a way to get this. Checking sodium, the way I'm sleeping, things, just anything, guys. I'm checking a lot of things. So, lots of prayer as well, guys, because in anything I always, and you guys know this channel is 100% about trust God and everything. So the thing about God, and I don't always go this route with people, especially on YouTube, but some things that happen you won't understand, and you will not understand why. It doesn't make sense. It totally does not make sense. In February, I didn't know I was going to have another kid either, so there's a lot of things that were going on that I did not know. I had no idea that was on the way, things like that. But around February, I started having headaches. March, they're still there. My birthday comes up, they're still there. By that point, we've gotten the news about having another kid coming, so that kind of shifted a lot of things in my world really quickly. Because 3 were good. My youngest kid is 8 years old. Like, I'm 10 years away sending this kid to college and keeping it moving. Of course, being the best parent I possibly can the whole time, but just saying, they were moving along. And now knowing that we had another one coming. So I had really bad headaches. I still had neck pain. I still had back pain. And it got overwhelming. So I was like, I'm not going to be fishing a bunch of tournaments. I'm not going to be 3-4 hours away from my wife, knowing that she's now pregnant and may need something at any given time. I'm not going to be gone. Plus, I don't feel good enough to be gone. I'd wake up, like I said, I'd wake up some days I didn't even want to go anywhere or do anything. I just felt horrible. So needless to say, with all that, my fishing season for last year kind of shifted. You guys saw me fishing tournaments, but all I would fish was a Wednesday night tournament. 4 hours, fish it, come back home, put the boat away. Back pain still there, head pain still there. Trip to the doctor. Sometimes there'd be days I'd fish a tournament on Wednesday, I'd be at the doctor on Thursday, at the brain doctor talking about my head, or at my regular doctor talking about this, trying to figure out this. I'm writing down what I'm eating, trying to make notes of what I'm eating, with what times, to see if it's the food I'm eating that's causing the headache. Eventually, and again, like I said, thank God, I got to talking. I got doctors. They got me involved in some physical therapy. Come to find out, this particular area over here, I was having cerviogenic headaches, and you guys can look that up. It's a real thing. Cerviogenic headaches that they're just due to, you know, my life. I'm a musician as well, guys. You guys know that I play music in church. Extremely thankful for that opportunity. But I play. I have an awesome family at my land of promise. I've also worked with a lot of other churches in the past that have been really great people. So I'm super thankful for that opportunity. But my life is in a posture of I'm either leaning like this for fishing or moving like this. So I think what the doctors are telling me, just overall with everything I do in my life, I sit at a desk all day. That's my job. I sit at a desk. I work on a desk. So 8 hours of my day I spend sitting in a chair at a desk like this, looking at a screen. Like, that's my job. And I'm on a headset as well. Headset, squeezing my head. Neck pain from turning and looking, and I'm out. I'll try to get active. You know, fishing for me is getting out and get active and relaxing. So fishing is not causing me an issue. Playing music, these things aren't causing me an issue. But what happens is, if you have an issue and then you still do those things, then sometimes it won't let you get back to where you need to get to, because again, your body's not meant to sit in a chair for 8 hours. And if you do sit in a chair for 8 hours, you need to stand up and get active. But if your neck and back already hurt, and then you do something that requires you to move your neck or move your back, or, you know, that kind of thing, and you're already messed up, then it takes longer for you to get back on. Let's say like you play basketball, you're fine, your back's fine, but you go up, you come down hard, you land on your back. Now the normal crossover that you were doing that was fine is now hurting, because now you've injured that particular part of the back. So now normal stuff that you did that never bothered you your whole life now bothers you based on the movement you do, but only because you broke it first. So that's what happened. I was broke, and then I tried to still do what I do, and that messed me up. So I said all that to say that kind of derailed my fishing last year, but I still wanted to stay active. And the best part about it is, through my headaches and my different things, it made my focus become laser on what I need to do to be successful, because my head's hurting. I don't care what people are talking about. I don't care what other things are saying. I just want to feel better, and I want everyone to go away. And that mindset kind of made it to where, when I'm on the water, when I'm somewhere, I'm only dealing with X. I'm only trying to find a way to get this done right. If I'm on the instruments, I'm only trying to find the most efficient way to get this done. All the extra stuff can stop. I don't need no extras, nothing. I had a chance to fish with a couple guys last year, and I learned so much. From one in particular guy, I learned a lot. And then the other guys, I pieced some stuff together. But I learned a ton. It was great. I had a great time. And I actually think by not going to where I was going to go to fishing-wise, and not signing up for these big tournaments, and then kind of putting my skills to test towards the end of the year when I started feeling better, right now basically, I really think that helped prepare me for what I'm about to embark on, which would be next year. Again, I don't know the plan. I have no idea. I'm just here. I'm riding along, trusting God that we're going to make this thing happen. And he ain't never failed me yet. There's a lot that's going on, and one thing that ain't changed is that God's always there. So the reality is with that, though, is that, like I said, I learned a lot. I was able to study, understand, watch, spend time on the water. I spent a ton of time on the water. I just didn't fish a lot of tournaments. Spent a ton of time on the water. And if I did fish a tournament, it was a cheap $50, $60 derby, whatever the case may be. But that chance on the water to get out there and talk to those guys, understand those guys, listen to those guys, it really helps a lot, man. It really helped a lot. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm excited. So all that. Now, next year. So what the plan is for next year. Next year, I fully intend to fish the BFLs, Shenandoah division. I plan on fishing the BFL Shenandoah division. Every division, trying to qualify for the regional. All-American. I'm trying to go to the top I can get from the BFLs, all the way, fishing everything I possibly can in the Shenandoah division BFL. I may sprinkle in another BFL if it's close and the days match up and the time match up and I can get in. I may, even if they have space. I have no idea. I'm going to sign up on December 13th. I will be one of the first ones in there, fully signed up for all 5 tournaments. That's the plan. I plan to have some sponsors this year. I'm already in negotiations. We're already working on that. Once I made up my mind, this is what I'm doing. That's what we're working on. So BFLs, I plan on fishing the Big Bass Tour, the Smith Mountain Lake one. I'm going to sign up for that on Friday. Plan to go down there, stay down with a couple guys. We're going to make that happen for the Big Bass Tour. And then I also plan to fish a local club. I'm going to fish one local club here in my area. I haven't decided which one yet. I'm going to fish one local club. I'm going to fish the whole season of that local club in an attempt to try to competitively compete and finish in the top of the points and try to give me an Angler of the Year. A team of the year, Angler of the Year, whatever the case may be. Probably team of the year. I don't know. Whatever it is. I don't care. I plan to fish a whole tournament trail for a team in my area on these bodies of water. That's what I'm starting to practice now, is the bodies of water around here. So if you fish a club trail in this area, you're going to fish Lake Anna, you're going to fish the Potomac, you might fish Rappahannock. That's pretty much it. You're going to fish the Rappahannock, Potomac, and Lake Anna. So I'm going to spend a lot of time here in the fall and it's coming up in the spring. Lake Anna, Potomac, Rappahannock. That's what I'm going to do. And Richmond. Got to go down to Chickahominy. Got to go down to Ed Allen's, go down to Chickahominy. So Chickahominy, Potomac, Lake Anna, Rappahannock. Those are the 4 things I'm going to be fishing in an effort to try to be the best I can and compete in one of these trails. If I don't win Angler, here's the thing. I set my goals really high. If I fall short, guess what? I took 2nd in Angler of the Year. I took 3rd in Team of the Year. That's a phenomenal accomplishment for a guy who's only been fishing for 4 years. You understand that? Like, for fishing for 4 years and not even competitively fishing for 4 years. Only competitively fishing for like 3. And by competitive, I mean fishing in a work tournament. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I fished in 2 BFLs right off the bat. 2015, 2016, I fished 2 BFLs. Didn't catch a single fish anytime. One time, we didn't make it back to the weigh-in. Other time, the other guy told me clearly he was trying to catch 1 fish, get enough points to make sure he qualified. And that's all he was trying to do the day. He told me that when we got in the boat. So I couldn't be surprised if we didn't try to travel around and catch 5 fish limit. Plus, I lost like 3 fish. That's my fault. That's just inefficient. My fault. And then there was a thunderstorm, lightning, and that cut everything short. We lost about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours of fishing, and then we just went back to the weigh-in. So, but that was my first experience. Both of those on the James River. So, out of Osborne Landing. I did those right off the bat. You can look me up. I'm on there, 2015, 2016. You can check it out. I'm in both of those. You see no fish. Like I said, we didn't get back to the weigh-in in one of them, so whatever. But this year, I plan to fish as a co in the BFLs, as a boater in the Big Bass Tour, and as a boater in the trail, the club trail that I fish. 52 weeks in a year, I'm probably going to spend at least 13 or 14 of those at a tournament somewhere. The rest of them is 100% going to be spent with the family, and maybe even at the tournament spent with the family. Plan is to bring the family along on some of the tournaments, especially to go to North Carolina, bring the family along, have a little family fun time there as well. And then do the best I can. Try to make some money this year. I made some money last year. I made some money the year before that. Not enough to actually talk about, but I did make some money. And that's the plan, to try to keep that going. So that's where we're at, guys, right now. I want to keep you up on that. Comment below, guys, what trails are you fishing? I know there's new ones, this, that, the third, this kind of going. I'm going to be watching a ton of fishing too. But comment below, guys. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know your plans. Are you going to be in the Shenandoah? Are you fishing the Northeast? Are you fishing the Choo-Choo? I'd love to hear what you guys are planning for your 2020 year. I hope that it's amazing. I hope you guys have an awesome time and that you achieve all the goals that you want to achieve. Like I said, be sure to check, guys, the video coming about the weight loss is coming very soon. 217 down to 144. And I stopped at 144 because the doctor said I don't need to lose any more weight. He said you need to eat. You need to eat. You need to stop trying to lose a bunch of weight. Because I wasn't trying to lose weight. I just was losing weight based on what I was doing. I was very active. 10 to 16,000 steps, if you guys look at the steps thing, per day is very common for me. I didn't realize I was as active as I was until I started monitoring what I'm doing and actually looking at, have my watch and everything like that. I'm actually very active. Most of the time you see people doing like 5,000, 7,000 on an average day, 4,000, 3,000 if you just ain't doing nothing. I'm averaging like 10 to 15. So I'm walking a lot. I move a lot. And then I eat only certain things, certain times a day. I don't eat certain things, whatever the case may be. So I wasn't trying to lose weight, but I did lose weight, and I'm very thankful that I did. I've been able to, get the moves and stuff going. Y'all didn't even see me right there. I was just, yeah, I think y'all can still see me. Yeah, you can still see me. It's okay. I thought I was faster than the Lumix. I'm not. So anyways, I'll make the video about that coming soon, guys. But I appreciate you guys, all your support, all your comments, all your positive energy. Just keep sending that my way. You guys mean a lot as far as the channel. It's been great connecting with different people, talking about different things, just having that as a platform to be able to just talk and connect. So I love that. As always, my Fast and Furious friends, you guys are awesome. Peace. I'm out.